You want to be on an unkillable build in Rogueblox? Well, I have the build for you.
Like, can you use Lord of Flies?
Oh,
Can you use it while underground?
yeah. Editor speaking. Never unflorapose and start fighting back if there's more than one person. The only time you should ever do that is if there's NPCs in the area that you can heal off of and maybe possibly get away. But you're going to be low HP constantly on this build. If you're not stealing someone's HP, you will be low. You can't run.
Oh yeah, good shit.
Now let's get into the build. Welcome to the Unkillable Rogueblox build. This is a Zombie Florian. The class does not matter too much. However, a class with healing is better than a class without healing, because Zombie has no innate health regen. Now, this build works best with Preservation, for many reasons. Now, I want to get into why I went Gift of Preservation over something like Sight, which is just usually objectively better. Gift of Preservation has a 20% chance to not lose a life when you die, which is in itself kind of nice, since Zombie only has 2 lives. But the main reason I went this is because you lose nothing when you die. So, I can keep a life crystal in my inventory, and a life crystal in my void bag as well. So I could just keep running back into fights if I need to. If I do somehow die. I'm on 1 life right now because of fall damage. Which brings me to the ways that you can die normally. So, here's what I've discovered. Fall damage. It doesn't matter if you think you wouldn't die or not. If you fall a certain distance, you will die. You will explode. It doesn't matter. You won't get downed, you'll just explode. So be very careful about that. Now, if you fall a distance where you would get downed, but not far enough to just straight up explode, you'll be okay. You won't even get downed. You'll just rely on your hunger bar. You can decompose. Another way you can die. Something like the sewers. The sewer water. I wanted to test if I could die if I walked into it. With 0 HP, relying on my hunger bar. You do die. That will kill you. Now, in terms of making your own build with a Zombie Florian, I recommend Poison Healing or Bleed Healing. I went Fallen Knight because it was the first thing that I thought of whenever I thought of Sustain. The whole gimmick is that Zombie cannot die if you have hunger, and zombies can only eat organs. So, you go Florian for Decompose. If you decompose as a Zombie Florian, you get constant food regen, and are essentially unkillable. Pop Lord of the Flies, and anyone near you is going to give you even more hunger, and make you more unkillable. There are a few ways to die, and a couple of ways that other players can kill you. I will tell you the few ways that you can die normally. However, if you want to find out 2 ways how you can kill a Zombie Florian, you will need to join my guild to find that out. Now, what would I do if I remade the build? Zombie Florian Dryad with a poison healing build. I gatekept this build for a while, but now people are slowly finding out about it, so I figured I wanted to be the first to make a video on it. No reason to gatekeep it anymore. You are basically a normal healing build, but you have a crutch, a safety net of sorts. Because if you down, you don't actually down. You can't die. Or you can almost never die. There are ways to kill a Zombie Florian, but I am gatekeeping that information in my Discord server, and for my next build, I guess you could say it's contagious.